Hey YouTube, welcome to The 3, a weekly show where we discuss topics important to the video game industry. This week we have 3 questions for Google Stadia as we move towards its launch. Question number 1. What will the Stadia library even look like? We saw Doom Eternal and Assassin's Creed, but not much else. Sony and Microsoft and Nintendo all have a litany of exclusives, which they will ferociously protect. These companies also have close relationships with developers. Sony has close ties with Activision and Take-Two, with even rumors of trying to buy them in the past. And what about EA? We'd bet that Microsoft is fighting with Google as we speak on getting ownership of their library. Whoever wins that battle gets Battlefield, Apex Legends, Anthem, Battlefront, and a whole series of sports games. Likely at launch, we will see a small, indie-focused library from Google with a couple of big names to boot. But as the best minds in gaming get pulled towards the shiny and new, in a few years, Google might start to build a library that can truly compete. Question number 2. How much money can Google throw at this? Just a number to get us started, Google will spend $13 billion in infrastructure and capital expenditure in 2019. That's not all on Stadia, but they have said it is a very significant investment for the company. Google has a history of subsidizing products with their ad revenue, but they also have a history of disappearing when things don't go well. Hello Google Wave, Google Buzz, Google Plus, we see you. Google has the scale to make something like this work, but back to the first point, how much money will have to go into developers' pockets, let alone Stadia's development, before it picks up any steam? Question number 3. What about my internet connection? This seems to be the question everyone is asking. To get 1080p and 60 frames, you need 25 megabits per second. 4K, you'll need at least 30. For reference, this is what Netflix requires for 4K streaming, but that's only one-way communication, whereas games often ask for many inputs a second. Input lag will inevitably be an issue. If you look at the conference closely, you'll see the demonstrator using slow, sweeping movements, not the jagged, jerky mouse swings needed for today's battle royales. The future of the internet is a complicated place with throttling, data caps, 5G, 6G, and spotty service in most rural areas. So until we get some real-world feedback, this will be Google's biggest technical hurdle. Google Stadia has us perked up and ready to learn more, but it'll take more information to have us convinced that this won't just be a flash in the pan.